We live, y'all. We live. It's gonna be a pre-record. If no one comes in, I'm cool. Okay, I'm cool with it, boo. We see what's happening here, baby. The snakes is out, baby. The snake and the snaking. It's doing this thing in 2024. Okay. I'm listening to Tea Times live. I'm listening over at Straight Facts right now on my TV. Fifi was on my other tablet. And let me say something. Because I done posted all these channels on my community wall and it's not coming down. So whoever gonna feel away is gonna have to feel away, okay? And like I said in my previous record, listen to it closely and make sure you listen closely twice, 3 times if you'd like. Let me go ahead and stop this because we need to talk, okay? We need to talk about what's happening here. I'm gonna keep the live going. I supported Fifi tonight on her live stream. I watched it all. Foot on neck, jumped up, lying ass on here. Foot on neck, bitch. Ain't nobody following no motherfucking body, bitch. Let's get that clear. What make you think you can bring your little slimy ass on this sector and think you gonna run some shit, bitch? I'm sick of these hoes up in here. You light skinned, so the fuck what, hoe? So what? And if anybody grown, paying their own motherfucking bills, going in each chat, trying to support any motherfucking body they want to, let them motherfucker. Who this motherfucker think she is? I don't understand this. We gonna have to talk, y'all. Don't fuck with kids. That's why I stopped fucking in that girl live. And even though I fuck with a lot of people, I be hanging out in chats. Nobody approached me and said a damn thing. And that's wise. Because I'm more like straight facts. I'm going to be honest with you. It's something about when you're raising children that special needs, you are super protective over shit. Okay? Now, I had to delay this live trying to support bitches. See? But nobody trusts each other. I done told y'all before, nobody want to listen to me. But these lives, my videos, I pre-recorded this shit. A lot of stuff in the past. I've predicted this stuff. Go back and look what I said about Jenny's journey. When I know something in my pit of my soul, I know it. Unfortunately, I really do like a lot of these creators who can't get along. They can't find the time to get along with each other. Because they don't have the goal in mind to help, to actually help a person in need like Jasmine Dukes. They want to expose her so bad. Who gives a fuck? Jasmine is poor like the rest of us motherfuckers trying to make it in America. And it's a lot of people on this worldwide platform looking at us like we crazy. Hey, your pleasure. Let me see. I can't operate, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna tap some comments tonight. Now I might not be on here very long because there's a lot going on. It's gonna be an all-nighter. I didn't predict this. I have predicted this. I predicted this. That's why I tried to stay on the even keel. I try to support everybody. You know how they say, oh, the black community, oh, we don't support each other. It's enough money over here to make it. Everybody can make it. That's what they keep saying. So what the fuck going on here tonight? You see what I mean? But the people who want to support, and I wrote some names down of some supporters, okay? I know this Moonlight. I don't know if Moonlight ever seen my channel. I guess she commented. I can't remember everybody who comments on my posts. Moonlight is confused. Like a lot of people who stay in the bushes, they don't know who to support. All I'm saying is be a real bitch. I'm the bossy budgeter, bitch. I go places when I want. But when it's time to stay my ass at home and buckle down, because I know some shit popping off, I predicted the pandemic on Facebook. I did a post and I warned people, y'all better start couponing. Y'all better start doing this. It's a lady. I'm going to tell you a quick story. It's a lady had a 2-story house. She lived in a very beautiful, affluent neighborhood. I told her before COVID hit in 2019, I said, get your stuff together. Make sure you stockpile. You need to start couponing right away. This woman had 6 kids. Black woman. She laughed in my fucking face. Do you know 6 months later, she was out of that house? Her house foreclosed. When I say shit, it's like I'm psychic. I scare my own fucking self. Before Yanni got kicked off of YouTube, I dreamed about her. The next dream I had after I dreamed about Yanni, I dreamed about a bunch of snakes. Because it was fishing to come. I liked it, Yanni. But when she talks down on poor people, that's a problem, because in my real fucking life, I support hunger, I donate, I do things. Poor People's Campaign. I have a political background. That's who I am. I'm not up here to make no money. That's why I told people in my previous video, unsubscribe if you're not feeling this. Because I'm trying to help these moms. They've been being dragged for years. Maybe they won't change. Maybe they won't. But if I call myself a black woman and I'm an older person, I'm going to try to reach out and help. I'm not going to be in somebody's bushes being a snake. Snaking it all away. Bitch, I don't roll like that. I told y'all, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You're going to know it because you're going to be on my community post. Now, let me say something about JJ Thriller, okay? We have some males coming in this shit here, okay? This is a black woman-dominated sector reacting to black mothers. But men came in, which is okay. I co-signed it. It was cool with me. I don't have a problem with nobody coming in. But when you come in and you snaking shit, I can peep game. And I hope a lot of people can peep game. Foot on neck, bitch. Fuck you. JJ Thriller, let me tell you something. A while back you mentioned, and I'm not going to delete this motherfucker. Oh, some of you reactors sound fat. Okay. What you trying to imply? Because y'all never give me no shout out. But that's not what it's about. I don't give a fuck about no shout out because I'm here to help Jasmine with her slow, selfish ass. Try to help her kids because I done did the work. I have adult disabled kids who are autistic and nonverbal. I raised them by myself, but I used my village that I had. But since motherfuckers don't have the time to look at me and listen, that's what happens in the sector of black people when they think they all of that. Like somebody owed them some shit, they get the fuck snaked up. Because you're not here for the right purpose. You here to just pimp out people, lie, and act a fucking fool. And the people I support, that's saying, Fifi, you know I fucks with you. But Fifi, how did you come in? You came in on some snake shit at some time. I'm going to be honest with you. Because I'm your sis. I'm your big sis. I'm auntie. I'm going to let you know what's up. I'm going to let y'all know what's up. I remember how you and Storm hooked up. Let's go back in time. Can we go back in time and be for real? Y'all do a lot of stuff to get y'all clout on here. It's not worth it because YouTube might not even be here in 3 more years. I have a feeling they're going to buckle down on some shit because of Peach McIntyre, dumbass. A lot of these, she fucks up for everybody all over. Everybody buckling down because they don't want Peach McIntyre to run all around their platform acting a fucking fool for some money. They're going to lock it down because bitches don't know about white supremacy enough. They don't read enough. They don't want people to make it, and we don't want each other to make it. Real talk. So don't keep not trusting the wrong ones. Y'all trusting the wrong ones. Don't want to listen to the right ones. Don't care about facts. Don't care about truth. Don't even care about your true support. Y'all roll all up over y'all true supporters. But I appreciate mine. I don't care if it's 5 of y'all. Unsubscribe if you don't feel me. Unsubscribe if I'm not telling the truth. If you think I'm not. Go ahead, go. Because I'm going to do some other shit. When I do, don't try to dox me. Because if you're going to dox me, I want to sit on the panel with you while you dox me. So I can fact check it along with you. That's how unbothered I be. I can check myself. I know what the fuck I did. I know what I do. I know my faults I've done in my life. And I don't need nobody trying to make a fun of it either. Yeah, I was on food stamps because I had my 2 boys to take care of. I put them in school at the age of 3. And by the time they was 18, they graduated with their class. And they had their pants ironed, they had ties on, and they had their cap and gown pristine. They was disabled, but they was still part of the motherfucking graduation, motherfucker. That's what bosses do. But bitches don't want to hear that. They too busy creeping around and slithering around, and they on jail, shedding skin because they scared of motherfuckers who tell the truth on they bitch asses. But on that, you don't impress me, motherfucker. And nobody should be impressed by no fucking body. Because as long as Jasmine and them fucking up, making us look all bad as a collective of black women, we shouldn't be satisfied with nothing. Fuck the entertainment. This is not entertainment to me. That's why I've been so fucking serious. Y'all play too motherfucking much. That's what's wrong with black motherfuckers. And I said it. And the shit don't stay up. And bitch, if I sound like a fat girl, just know this bitch made sure men go crazy over me. I don't want no motherfucker because they've been snaking me too. I got my own fingers to depend on. Me and my kids at peace. We're gonna travel this summer. Just because. It don't have to be no holiday. What's wrong with y'all? Can't get y'all mind right. Fifi done a little bit too much with that girl. She gonna snake you. I'll give it 8 months. She been always undercover anyway, talking bad about you. She tried to even direct you what you should do to your own live stream. She was gonna tell you to put it on members. Why? If y'all want the truth to come out, let the truth come out. But keep it real. That's why I never had respect for the OGs, supposedly OGs. They was in it for the wrong reason. They only in it to make money. It's no friends. Bad bitches, a bad bitch committee would have had a panel of black women trying to uplift those girls. And I still call Jazz, Liv, and Strong Mommy Chrissy little girls with multiple kids. Their kids is virtually raising themselves. And we watching it. But some of us choose not to laugh at that shit. This is an abomination. And I said what I said. I call names. Who gives a fuck? Who are you? Why are you mad that I'm calling your name? I'll give you a shout out. Get the fuck out of here. People is crazy. Y'all take the internet too serious. But guess what? People might say I do. Because I'm tired. Y'all been dragging these women for years. If you don't have no valid points in your commentary, I don't care how many views you get, how many kikis you get. You should be trying to help them. Because you're trying to help their kids. Shout out to Miss Janubia, Miss Your Pleasure 721. Thank you for joining in the live. Y'all don't have to say a word. I don't need that much. I don't need no attention like that. My goal is really not to be monetized because I can't deal with YouTube foolishness. You might as well be a little slave for YouTube. You can't do nothing. I got copyright strikes all over my channel. I like music too much to be monetized. So it don't matter. I'm not here for that. I have 2 kids I raised that depend on me. And when I look at those women's children, it hurts me that they neglect to give them the help that they need. That's the bottom line. But here we are today snaking each other, fighting about stuff that don't matter. Who cares? Who cares? I appreciate my support. Unlike a lot of people, it may seem, oh, Chandra, she don't give a fuck about people. She don't comment in the comment section. Let me tell you something about my personal life that nobody knows. My son has been suffering with epileptic seizures since he was in middle school. He even had them in his sleep. If that boy passed away, I don't know how I'm going to live my life. So guess what I have to do? I got to boss up and be a mother. That's why I'm up at 1 a.m. That's why he's in bed and I got a camera on. I got stuff around my house to protect my son and me and my other son. I take motherhood seriously. That's why I'm in the sector. I hate that I ran up into this sector when I have a bunch of people who don't take nothing serious. It's a shame. The main goal is doxing. Why should we foot on that admire you? You so ready to hide live streams. What's the point? That's a pussy ass move. And I don't respect it. I stand on what I said about you. And if you got a problem, bitch, jump. People think, because Chandra, she don't have no views. So what? I got views on other platforms. I keep it real all across my platforms. I keep it real. That's what people don't understand. I don't have to snake you if I disrespect you because I'm frustrated. It's not you. It's just that the circumstances. People are trash these days. They trash. And you don't know who to believe. We got people got headaches looking at this stuff. I ain't seen one bit of commentary that's really worthy. And then people ask me, well, why did you share the live? Because we got to get to the bottom of some stuff. That's why. I'm nosy like the rest. But I'm not going to pry into your life and try to destroy your life. And foot on Nick, you could have gave that girl advice without having to call all them numbers and pretending to be. I don't like that. I wish y'all cut that shit out. So shout out to my support. Shout out to the people who I go into the live stream and they have some sense to say hello when I speak. Shout out to them. This is going to be a long night. It's sad that we do this shit. We put more energy into hating each other than we do helping. I shared a live stream because everybody believes their numbers is what's going to make them so special. They want the biggest numbers. They want to be top of the line. Of this sector, that's why I got to move on to something else. I can't do it. If I do a reaction, I might do one, but I'm just going to strictly just do my commentary just like this. I can't show their pictures. They want to strike because nobody wants to hear the truth. I said what I said and I mean what I say. There's no friends in this. And it's sad. It's sad because Fifi going to have to learn the hard way. Stop jumping the gun, Fifi, and sit down. Sit down and think about what's happening. Y'all getting y'all feelings and y'all forget about the whole point. Why are you getting paid? You getting paid to dox people? And then what? Are you not going to have a conscience when they actually get hurt? If somebody, a mass murder, decide to come to their address? Let's talk about Yanni. Yanni's been off for a while. Apparently she has some kind of thing. Credit to whoever doxed her about that. Even though I don't like doxing, but if people can't tell the truth when they come online, that's what happens. Especially when you put yourself in the position I have put myself in. Trying to help people, but it's going to end up backfiring. It's a good thing I tell the truth. It's a good thing I'm not a snake. Except people don't know. People don't know that I'm not a snake. I just try to support. But this is the year of exposure. And it's a lot of people that's going to have to learn the hard way. Let me tell you the reason why I really like Fifi first. I'm going to go down the line a little bit. Well, she can take accountability for some things. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Because back then she was busted going against Storm or trying to dig up some stuff about Storm. Storm and her ended up buddying up. I guess that was against one of the other doxers in the sector. I want to say her name was, let me think. It's so many, y'all. It's sad. because that's the motivation, is to shame poor people. We're all struggling. It's a hard time. It's a hard time. Chanel Dior. Chanel Cartel or whatever. She was in the sector doxing. She went against Storm, and I think they were trying to work together or some kind of shit like that. Storm found out, it got leaked out, and excuse me, I know people who are not in it don't want their name mentioned, but I have to tell the history so people can really understand what's happening. So Fifi and Storm hooked up together. We gave Fifi a chance and said, okay, well, you know what? She came out and said what the truth was, and she apologized. And I'm like, you know what? Let's try to get this right. We're going to try to get it right, y'all. So with that being said, everything went all right for a few times. I mean, so a lot of people dropped off. A lot of people just said, fuck it. They don't want to be in the sector no more. A lot of people I support, they left. Some got ran off. Some got just tired of being around, trying to help. And right now, I'm tired. So I guess this is the live stream that says, don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Because you're not helping nobody. You're making things worse against everybody. But see, people like me, they don't really understand where I'm trying to come from. So they think I'm suspect. Everybody's suspect. Right? Everybody. And the funny thing is, a lot of these reactors, what really connects me to a lot of when I first came in the sector was that they had kids who had special needs. That's very common. Autism is very common. Kels, Sofa Time had a son she currently has a son suffering with autism. I have some. Straight Facts have some. And there are probably more. I'm sure some supporters have it too. And your pleasure, I see that you have ableist autism awareness. We're aware that kids need help. That's why I'm in the sector. People think, oh, you're flip-flopping. I don't care about friends, y'all. I done told y'all that. I appreciate the support. But I don't know people. If I met you in person, we could go out to eat and get to know each other. And I'm the type of person, if I met you in real life, I would never come back and say, oh, this is what I learned about somebody. Because I don't roll like that. Never have. Never have. But when I came into the sector, I was very unwelcomed. I caught people talking about me. And I was just going into the live streams. Incognito sometimes. Just to see. But when other people come in who don't even care about them, they gravitate to it. But that's how life is. Let me tell you another story. And then I guess I'll try to get off around 1 o'clock in the morning. It's getting late, and I don't know how long this is going to go on. People are heated. And it's sad. We can't even trust each other. We just can't. And it's frustrating, y'all. This is what I've been angry about for a long time. What y'all seeing tonight is what was my point. They don't know people don't know who to support now. You don't know who to trust. But I guarantee you, I live 48 years. Trust the people who are willing to say the name of the people they have a problem with. Because at least they can come to terms with, I have a problem with you. I'm going to call your name. And if you want to respond, you can. And then let's hash it out. We can hash it out. I haven't dipped into nobody's live stream. I was tempted to go into Fifi's live and get butt crazy. But I'm too grown for that. And I know I have my own platform. I know what I have. I know what I bring to the table. I've had influence in the sector because I've gotten people to write books. Even one of the mommies. I don't care if it's a piss poor book. The point is somebody might buy it and help her and her kids. Nika is piss poor. But if I had not mentioned nothing about books, who was going to mention about books? Do you see any live streams talking about people who are writing in this sector right now? Huh? No, they're talking about doxing everybody. I don't give a fuck who knows. What I live in the United States. And we all under some bullshit when we live in the United States. I don't know about what's happening in the other part of the world. Somebody from the other part of the world who's watching is gonna have to tell me how they living. Or I'll have to just go check out TikTok. And now they trying to ban that. U.S. government is trying to isolate us so we don't know too much. But ain't nobody paying attention to shit that matter because they over here pissed off want to fight each other in real life. But I tell you what, come on if you want to kick my ass. Let me know. I'm not subliminal. I have to speak for me and my two. Always have and always will. That's how I roll. Fifi, I'm going to be watching. I'll give it 8 months. The girl already be insulting you left and right. Foot on neck. She insults you left and right. Y'all, let me take a few seconds. I'm going to turn on the TV pause in the other room for my son. Let me go take care of that and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Like I said, my apologies. I'll give it 8 months. Let's clock it on the calendar. On my community post tonight, I'm going to put up a date. I'm going to see how long Foot on Neck going to be loyal to Fifi. I guarantee you she's getting information from Fifi. Fifi knows how to be a detective. Turn it off, Jalen. Fifi knows how to be a detective. Everybody know that in the sector. Put 2 and 2 together, please. 2 + 2 = 4 all day long. 2 + 2 don't equal 18. It don't equal 30. It don't equal 100. Put it together. Use your brain. People think I'm dumb. But I can peep game. Jalen, go play in the room. Go play in your bedroom. I'm on live. It don't take a scientist to know. You don't have to have no degree to know. You just have to be hurt a few times in life to understand you don't trust everybody. And even if they say, oh, thank you, I love you, and they never met you a day in your life, everybody know that you have family members in your life that will snake you for $20. They will put a policy on your ass and set you up. What makes Foot on Neck so special? I stand by what I post. When I decided that I was going to leave the sector in frustration the other time, or probably 3-4 weeks ago, when I made a post about quitting the sector, and I still didn't quit, because I don't want to give up on Black folks. Not yet. I should give up. This damn toy. My bad, y'all. This damn thing. And it don't have no way to turn it off. But anyway, I wasn't ready to leave the sector, y'all. And something is grabbing me. I think Aiden and Ava's my heart is with them already. It's too late. It's too late to turn back now. I wish I never had watched Jasmine. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm telling y'all how I feel about shit tonight. It hurts me that I put these content creators of Mommy Sector on my community wall, and I don't want to be a snake. I'm not a snake. I refuse to be a snake. But I'm going to tell you from what I know, the feeling in my bones. I know a snake when I see one. I know one. I've been hurt enough by people who have been demons and dragons. If you watch my other videos when I first came out, I talked about it. There are signs that they will give you. Now, Foot on Neck claim, oh, I've been telling Fifi about that wig. Oh, we friends. How my baby Adonis doing? How do we know who she is? The girl lied like a motherfucker. Don't trust no liar. That's common sense. If they said they was, oh, my schedule is Saturday. You know how she talking? All fast. I'm free on Saturday, guys. I'm free on Saturday. And we're going to go on Instagram. time, guys. I'm going to talk to Chris. And if Chris has done an interview, he's a buster ass, bitch ass, trick ass nigga. And he deserves every bad thing that come to him. Because he used Jasmine up. And he's going to do the ultimate betrayal. Even worse than, I would say, cheating on her. He's going to go to somebody who despises Jasmine, who's jealous of Jasmine, who wants the prime light like Jasmine. Well, let's see if you can be, let's see if you can do what Jasmine do. Everybody called Jasmine slow. But she sure got her thing paid, didn't she? She sure got that rent paid, that mortgage paid, didn't she? She sure did. So don't let people fool you. Don't let people fool you. I don't. My instincts are right. I believe in my dreams. And on the subject of Yanni, I like the Yanni. When I stopped liking Yanni is when she was talking crazy, talking down on being poor. I don't like that. Because I've spent a lot of time. I was homeless at one time. That's real talk. I've had nervous breakdowns in my life. I've been depressed. What I gotta hide? What I gotta hide from y'all? I'm human. I'm human. Why I gotta hide? I don't have to hide from a motherfucking thing. I don't care. What y'all gonna say? Y'all don't get depressed sometimes? Okay. Cool. What I gotta hide? I've been harassed by police in my life. They fucked up stuff for me in my life. You're gonna find that out if I'm ever doxxed. And whoever does it, I want to be on the panel. I'm gonna tap their panel when they decide to do it. If they don't block me and be chicken shit. But if they do, I can tell you the truth. I've done a lot of fucked up things. I'm not ashamed to say it. Because I had to live through that dumb shit. I was dumb as Jasmine with men. Fucked my whole life up. That's why I don't fuck with them now. I don't trust men anymore. They've proven over and over that they can't be trusted. But that's my opinion. You can convict me to the cross for it if you like. That's fine. I may share people on my community wall. But I got to remember, and I have to remind myself, don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Let them ball out of control until they're ready to hear the truth. And trust me, everything that I posted on this channel has been proven to be true. Because I have a feeling. I have that intuition in me about people. I know who the real ones are. I know. And I'm not worried about being exposed. I need my reparations check. We still ain't got that, black people. Y'all don't remember that? Everybody think I got this and I got that, but we should have a lot more. We should have a lot more. And if you follow me on Facebook and dip into the politics, you'll learn. You'll learn a lot more. I'm not saying I'm better than nobody. I studied a lot of things. I've opened my eyes to what society's doing. I know what these social media apps are doing as well. Every time an ignorant person like Peach run around and utilize their services and maximizes things, because she's not going to stop. She's going to keep milking and milking. They're going to stop her. They're going to stop her. Ain't nobody just gonna let you keep milking them. They're gonna create other laws, other guidelines, other ways of stopping you from getting your money, because that's how the system is set up. So I don't work hard. I don't neglect my children for nothing. If I gotta quit my job, I was getting paid $80,000 a year, and I stopped because my baby needed me. That's what bosses do. People have a problem with people have a problem with me calling myself a boss. Okay. Because at one point, I had a problem with people who call themselves bougie who are not bougie. Stop faking the funk with me. Okay? Let's do it. Let's not play around with each other. Let's stop playing. Everybody want to have a little extra income, but this app makes it hard. Okay? So let's stop pretending. If we're not friends, if you don't like me, unsubscribe. I'm not gonna be hurt. I only want the real ones because I'm real. I'm not gonna lie to you. I fucked up a lot in my life. I had to learn that. You don't get to be this age and not learn. When I moved into this house, and it was hard to get here, I used to live in another part of Houston in a brick house, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. I had a man living under my roof. I've been with him for 8 years. He was a narcissist. I had no clue that he hated my guts. He let me work double shifts, tried to sabotage my job. I finally got enough money to move us in. Yeah, I took care of a nigga. That's why I can't be too harsh on them girls. I still call them girls. They're younger than me, and they don't have shit. They don't know what the fuck they doing. Don't know. They just know that they want to be TikTok famous and YouTube famous and get all the views. I'm not about all that. I'm not about all that. But I'll play the game with you. If you want to feel important, I'll share you out so you can get more subscribers. That'll help you in your pocket. Because God keep on blessing me regardless. He opens doors for me. I know who I'm supposed to be bowing down to, and it's certainly not no motherfucking YouTube. It's not no motherfucking subscribers. That's why I move the way I move. I share everybody out. Even if they offend me. Even if I hate your fucking guts. Because the end goal is we have to try to help each other regardless of what happens. And I fear that I don't want to be hateful. That's one thing I have to always check myself. Don't be hateful because you're never going to be blessed. I downloaded an app when I moved into this house. And I'm sorry I'm jumping around. I have so much things to say, y'all, as this stuff is going on. It's entertainment, cool. It's fun. It's cool to see people have drama. But at some point it gets tiresome. And I have a massive headache. I have a massive headache. Where was I with the story? I have 2 stories that I want to say, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Because it's late. I know probably y'all got to work tomorrow. I'm sorry if I'm keeping y'all up. Please be replay. Please be replay. Just know I will never delete anything I post. I said I was. I changed my mind. I'm not doing it. I stand on everything I said. And whoever have a problem with it, okay. Can y'all call me to the carpet and we can have a talk? It's time for Black people to start talking to each other the right way. Anyway, okay, so we moved into this house on the other side of Houston. It was a brick home. I was in my 30s. I've been with this man for 8 years. And thank you. Yeah, I'm going to bed in a few more minutes. I just have to get this out. It's been on my heart. Your pleasure. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all, you have a good night. So he waited till I was, and I told this story before in another video. I went to work. I was on the floor. I used to work ICU back in the day. I was working ICU, and I was a respiratory therapist. So, when you work that kind of job, you just can't be dismissed on a shift. They need you. You're a vital part of the medical staff. So, appreciate you. Thank you. Your pleasure. So one day he came up with my boys in his hand, and he said, I'm tired of it. He left. He abandoned my kids at the hospital. While I was on shift, I had 4, 5 more hours on the job. Instead of me walking off and ruining everything, putting other people who are dying, I was taking care of an old man who was dying. They needed me on the floor to give treatments to this man. What was I going to do with my 2 kids? First of all, they're nonverbal. I always had a good reputation at this hospital. Anywhere I worked. I'm totally different from the angry bird that I am on this app. Totally different. So when I make friends, they're going to look out for me because they know I'm A1. I'm an A1 day one type of chick. He saw me praying in the chapel, had my boy sitting next to me. I bought them some snacks, bought them some beverage. I had an SUV at the time. I had a 4Runner, Toyota 4Runner. I say, Lord, I need my job. I need my job. And this man don't give a damn about me. And he certainly don't give a damn about my kids. He dumped me these kids to me in the middle of Houston. I worked downtown off of Chimney Rock, close to downtown Houston. What was I going to do? So there was a man I'll never forget, so nice. And I lost contact with this man. He offered to watch my boys. He was a security guard. And although he had the whole perimeter of the hospital to look after, we both got off at 7. And I probably gave him a few dollars. I didn't really trust this man. But I trusted him enough to don't let my kid, nothing happen to my kids. I'm going to be out there. So after I did my treatments, I ran outside in my car, documented in my car. I had a pager. Now this job is defunct. This company has shut down. So them knowing now is not going to do much to them. It's not going to do anything. But that night was a terrible, stressful night. Terribly stressful. And it was a black man that did that to my kids. And I don't hate black people for that. As a matter of fact, sometimes I believe they're my crutch. Black people I've made too much of it. I've cared too much about helping when they forever want to snake people. We got to learn how to stop doing it. I came into the sector to stop so much vitriol. That's why I came. Tea Time 07, I like him. I like her. Sorry, no disrespect. I don't know, because we don't know who Tea Time is. Tea Time have a right to be anonymous. He's trying not to be snaked. But he got understand that when you're in this kind of sector, you need to expect it. You need to be prepared. Because if you're going to do the work, you got to be able to get the consequences that's coming. I watch Tea Time. I enjoy her lives, and she's very funny. Very funny. I share out the live. Because finally, we have to get as many bad actors out as we can. These mommies are bad actors in themselves. They do a lot of bad things that they don't think they're doing wrong. When people call them to the carpet and tell them, you're doing wrong, you're not doing the right things, how about doing it this way? They ignore you. They ignore you. They even laugh. We've seen them abuse their own parents, cuss the parents out, use them for babysitters day in and day out. I believe one time I saw Olivia working out on the floor and her mom throwing out the trash when she could just throw out the trash. I guess I was built different. I wouldn't let my mama do that. My mama can do a lot of things. If she lives in this house with me, she can do a lot of things, but I wouldn't let her do stuff like that. Because I wouldn't want her to fall on the porch. She's tired. I want her to get her rest. Olivia does not think that way. But people who know that things can happen at any moment, these women live like nothing's going to happen to them or their kids or their mom. They live life very recklessly. And I couldn't stand to watch the dragging and the laughter around them like it's cute. Because it gives them attention. When you laugh at something, you attract people to the laughter. Laughter is an attraction emotion. When people laugh and hear laughter, people look around and say, what's going on over there? I want to join in the laughter. Apparently, as you can see tonight, it happens with anger as well. So I'm not trying to be a Miss Goody Two Shoes of the sector. I'm not. I've done a lot of dirt, y'all. I regret being in the sector. When I was kind of doing my little, I guess it was a training or a meeting, I took a class to try to get to know YouTube. I was asked, do you really want to do this? Yeah, I do. I did. So I did. So with that being said, guys, it's 1:06. I need to really go to bed. And your pleasure. Thank you so much. I know Miss Janubia has joined on a live stream. So I'm trying to go. I'm going to try to go live once a week. And finally, I got one more story. I forgot to tell you about the story. I get so sidetracked. One more thing. So when I moved into this house, it was a big ordeal. I was very afraid of a lot of things because I did not know about home buying. I did not like the first realtor that I had. So I picked out another realtor. Very nice, but did not know the whole process. So I got the loan. The loan went through. And it was just me and my name on that loan. I was so proud of myself because it took me a long time to fix my credit. I remember I downloaded an app, a local app, a Market Basket app. And I had spent a lot of money, y'all. I had groceries. I had to get a U-Haul and everything. I was so broke. And that next week, I was sitting down at the table and I started to pray. And the next morning, that was Monday morning, I checked my emails. I check my email every day. I check all my emails every day. I got one email and I noticed it. I didn't check it for a few days, so I had to open it. It said that congratulations. I had won $1,000 gift card to a grocery store. When I tell you the tears came. Here's my point of telling you all these stories. I've had a lot of heartache. I lived in Las Vegas. I worked for the Amazon warehouse. I became homeless. In Las Vegas, of all places. But do you know during that stint when I was homeless? Hey, Miss Janubia. Hey, thank you for joining. I've been on here for a while. I can't believe what's happening. We're talking about snakes, but we're also talking about having triumph as a parent, especially when you have disabled kids. I hear a lot of that thrown around tonight, and it really triggered me. So I had to get on my own live, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. I don't care if it's two. Y'all are the most important two people in my life right now because I'm speaking directly to you, and I know the hearts of people. I can read people. I can feel spirits. People think I'm crazy when I say that. All my life, I've had that gift. So thank you for joining Miss Janubia. I know it's been a long night, y'all. We ready to go to bed. I know I'm ready. I wish they would just stop. Enough. Because really, my Jazzy life is somebody who needs help. She don't need to be pressured even more by being doxxed and being investigated by everybody. Who cares? It is too much. It's too much, and it's BS involving subs, mods, and etc. It's BS because we have nothing to do with it. Yeah, they mad at everybody. They mad at me because I'm sharing everybody. I share everybody. But if you do right by your kids, the point is of the whole sector is if you do right by your kids, this is why TMR reacts thought. You react to what you see and you try to offer advice. You don't be selfish. You don't be vindictive. You don't snake people to get that done. It don't take all that. I have a feeling a lot of channels would be a lot bigger if they didn't have to get grimy. If they didn't have to steal from their subs, talk to their subs like dumbasses, because we're not dumbasses. Matter of fact, I don't even consider myself a reactor. I'm really just a sub who have a platform. I have an email, and I was bold enough to just get on here and start giving my advice. I don't care about being monetized, but I know a snake when I see a snake. I know good people when I see good people. That's my point. But everybody's suspect of each other. It reminds me of that Twilight Zone episode. I'm going to have to watch it. Whenever the street lights on Proctor Street or whatever that was, or they got suspicion of everybody. Everybody wants what everybody else got. Don't even know. One lesson we got to learn is that what looks on the outside, if it looks good on the outside, it's not necessarily good on the inside. I've learned that in my 48 years. It might look good on the outside, but you don't know what's happening on the inside. So you can floss that man around. You can do whatever you want to do. You don't know what people are going through on the inside, how much pressure they hold in them. We don't know. But I will say this. When you're an honest person and you do right by your children that God blessed you with, however God give you your children, in whatever condition that they come, if they come blind, if they come deaf, if they come very healthy, with everything functioning in their right mind, and 1 year they get in a bad accident and has to be in a wheelchair, will you still love them? That's the test. The test is not to get on a social media site and act like you're such a big bad person, you're on top of the world because you got all these. What is your deficit in your life? You need to look at yourself if you come on this app to have that kind of bravado attitude. I've never cared about that, y'all. And I mean it. Would I be blessed to be monetized? Yes. But guess what? I have copyrights all over my channel because I love music. Every time I turn around, I'm getting copywritten. There's no way I can get paid off this app, even if I was doing the right things. It's very hard to keep the monetization. And to see that people get monetized and do bullshit with their channel, that hurts. It's very devastating to see that. The potential of the women on this app and in this particular sector is so great, but they choose not to be great. They choose not to be bossed up. That means doing the right thing by people, doing the right thing. You don't have to lie and say you're going live on Saturday after you get cash out. That's a blessing to get cash out from a virtual stranger. A stranger who could have used that money on anything in the world. They could have used it on anything. They could have took themselves out to eat that day, but they gave you the $10, gave you $50. And all you can do is shit in their face. It's not right. And people will ask, well, Chandra, how do you feel now after tonight? I don't know. They fighting like cats and dogs right now. I'll have to sit back and observe. But I bet you the people who run around and snake people, the people who run around snaking people, they'll be outed soon. A matter of months. It's just going to have to take a matter of months to let it unfold. I think I'm about to back out the sector over here. Yeah. And just stick with content creators like you because I'm too mature for this childish shit behavior. I'm sorry, Mr. Nubia. Yeah. Childish behavior 100. I'm going to read exactly what I see on there. I'm sorry. I'm putting my frustrated. Mr. Nubia. It is a bunch of bullshit to me. That's crazy. And they mad at me. Oh, well, you know what? I had a feeling about certain people, and I made I'm not gonna say back out on nothing. If I have a feeling about you and you're not right, prove me wrong and be right. Prove me wrong and act right. How about that? If you people think you're slick, stop being slick and going into DMs, and stop emailing people mess. If you think you're so perfect and on point and you're here to help people, you know what I mean? I don't see what you have to have. You really have to have a lot of free time Because I'm telling you, I gotta take care of the mailman deliveries, my bills coming in. I gotta make sure I'm at work clocked in. I gotta clock out on time. I gotta cook. I gotta clean my kids. I gotta wash. I got so much to do. I'm a single parent. How does a single parent get online all day long? There's no way you can attend and be a parent. You can't be an effective homeowner, or if you're taking care of a home, or taking care of your parents, or if you're taking care of other kids, babysitting other people's kids. How do you have time to do all of that and still be on the app chasing strangers around, trying to get information on a woman with 5 kids who still don't learn her lesson from being a single mom? My Jackie, like Mike, I wouldn't blame her if she thinks she's a celebrity. Why? I mean, I would. They get mad, but I would think that. I would think that. Because if you have to do all of this, ugh, right, most of the time, even when I'm modding, I be doing other stuff, forgetting sometimes. Yes, right. And you know, the thing about it is you have a very loyal heart. Loyal. And for them to, people to turn on you just because they see you in different chats, so what? So, I pay my own internet bill. You pay your bill. You have a right to move where you want to move. You have a right to say what you want to say. I'd be like, y'all got me twisted. Y'all got me real twisted. If y'all think I'm going to be sneaking around like a little snake and a little snail and here and there, what you going to do to me? I didn't told everybody where I'm from. I didn't told everybody where I be. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to physically fight you. I got too much to lose. I'm not a fool. I'm a nice person, but don't think you can just snake me and get away with it. I'm going to make sure I put you on notice. I can read subliminal messages, and I'll just tell, are you talking to me? Because we're adults. I expect your teenager to do all that, what you doing, not me. No, I'm just here to give my advice. That's it. And then I'm logged off. Especially when I got to tend to my kids. My sons are adults, but they are still my babies. And if I don't do right, I'm going to know it, because my day is going to start going things going to start going downhill for me real fast in my real life. When I'm not on point, I start to feel it. That's why I don't let myself lag, especially over social media. It's never that serious. Never. So that's why I titled this live, Don't Save Them. They don't want to be saved. Let them keep crashing and burning for $2. Eventually, social media going to get tired of them. They going to get kicked off. That's what I'm saying, Chandra. I'm called a flip-flopper because I be watching different people. But, you know, I don't indulge in that two-faced stuff nor involve myself in the mix of BS. Exactly. I feel you exactly what you're saying. Because I'm the same way. Look at my community posts. I didn't post it straight facts. I posted flow. I didn't post it tea time. Everybody now is, everybody's suspect now because they think, oh, look at her, she flip-flop. Well, if that's what you think, I've never been a flip-flopper. A flip-flopper is not afraid. It's they're let's see what. Let me tell you what a flip-flopper does. Flip-floppers are afraid to be seen. Flip-floppers are afraid to call out the name of the person that they're talking about. A flip-flopper is somebody who throws the rock and hides their hand. I like all of them. Are we messy as fuck? I can admit it. We messy as fuck. But a lot of us have good intentions. A lot of us do not. It's a lot of us who want to snake each other on purpose. That's the ones who I care to call out. I give people their props. I look on YouTube and see who's doing their thing, who's doing their big one, and I congratulate them because it's hard to do. Believe it or not, it's hard to do. You got to keep up with comments. I don't care if I see anybody else who is on my live in somebody live. I don't care if y'all go to Foot on Neck live. I don't care about Foot on Neck. And that's my opinion. She does a lot of slick, shady stuff. But I'm not going to convict you to the cross if you go in her live. All I got to say is be careful of the snake that you entertain. I give Fifi, I love Fifi. One thing I think Fifi have good intentions. I do. I think when Fifi recognizes people are good to her, she's very good back. And I can respect that about Fifi. But Mariah, she proved herself faulty from the get-go. I can't respect that. And if y'all like her, be careful. That's my advice, okay? Be careful. Because I like I said, I give her 8 months to get turned. She's gonna turn. People like her never is loyal. They're never loyal. So with that being said, guys, it's almost 1:30 in the morning, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get some sleep. I could go on and on and on. If I have a replay game, I don't care if it's 5 additional people. I don't care about my numbers, y'all. It's not about that with me. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to keep trying to do reactions. What I see needs to be reacted on. I don't react on stuff like, oh, she's wearing a dirty shirt. We all know Jazz needs to be up on her hygiene. She even said it herself. She wants to be more presentable. Remember, she said that in the past. But she needs to get her kids in order. That's who she needs to care about. And then she's going to see herself be blessed. So right now, we're at the point where Jazz is kind of moving or thinking about moving. I want to see where she moves to. I want her kids to be looking healthier. I'm worried about her baby who has asthma. And I want her to do right by her kids. That's why I'm still tuned in. But like you said, Miss Janulia, I'm going to read it again before we leave out of here. I'm called a flip-flopper because I be watching different people. But, I don't indulge in that two-faced stuff nor involve myself in the mix of BS. Yeah. Yes. You have a good night. I appreciate you. Well, we're going to have a better tomorrow. I hope we do. Dropping into chats right now. It ain't safe because I don't want y'all to see me go off. Nobody ever see me go off, like AWS off. Because I can go off. I don't want to bring that. I don't want to bring that beast out of me. A beast lives in all of us. And I tried to calm the beast down years ago. So the beast's going to have to stay in. It's going to stay in. But I will see you around. If I definitely see you in the chat, I'll jump in the chat and tell you hello. So with that being said, y'all have a good night. And I love you guys. I love the Black community. But sometimes I'll be having to be like, what? Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. All right. I'm going to log off. Y'all have a good night. Peace.